Hello, you lovely people. It's your boy Rover Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. And we are here for the return of the top 200. We are going through December 2023. Let's see how these comics have performed. But before we continue, I do want to introduce first time coming to the channel, also a friend of the channel. He is lovely. He is scrumptious. He is delectable. He is flavorful. And I'd fuck. Steph, please introduce yourself.
Oh, boo, you're too kind. Uh, Hello, everybody. I'm Stef. You probably know me from saying hi in the chat during almost every stream and then never saying anything again. Um, that fucking intro was loud, man. Like that was
My bad. I should have warned you. My
no,
fault,
no,
bro.
it's cool. It's all right. I didn't expect that. That was but yeah, no, it's great to finally be here. We were talking before it was surprising to see how enthusiastic Ro was to have me on, because one thing you all do have to know about me is just like I'm more like in the trenches than I ever have been before, but I'm still very new to this. I'm still very new to this as a hobby. So I was just kind of like apprehensive to ask, like, am I overstepping or whatever? And then he sent me the gif of Edge licking his chops. So I was just like, okay, no, we're good. We're cool. I'm overthinking it. But it's great to be here. It's unfortunate AJ couldn't be here. Mark is gonna be here soon. But yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Hell
I
yeah.
I thought we were gonna do October instead of December, but if we're gonna go straight to December, still sick.
Yeah, let's just do this up because we missed quite a we missed quite a few months.
Yeah.
But I said fuck it, let's just start off the year where currently everybody's at. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. So Steph, this is what we typically do. We will go through like this list. So I'll list like the first 10,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Oh.
just give our thoughts on like that chunk of comic books.
Oh yeah.
So
I've seen these streams before. Like I know.
okay,
Yeah, you're good.
perfect.
I see number three. I see number three. I'm kicking my
Hey.
feet up.
All right, so let's start with number one. So we got Amazing Spider-Man 39, Gang War at the top of the list. Otevi, I see you here on the chat. How is Gang War a hit? Listen, we'll get into that commentary in a bit. Number two, Batman 140. Number three, Transformers. Number four is Amazing Spider-Man 40, also Gang War. Number five is X-Men 29, Fall of X. Number six is Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. Number two. Number seven is Moon Knight 30. Number eight is Spider-Gwen Smash number one. Number nine is Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number three. And rounding things off at 10 is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number four. No, number one. Number one. So Steph, since you are the guest of honor, what are your thoughts on these first 10?
Well, I gotta say, obviously, I said it already, but number three, I'm honestly shocked it was that high. I knew it was gonna be high. Like I
Mhm.
expected like top 30, because like Image Comics Transformers, like that's a match made in heaven. That's like
Mhm.
a recipe for like guaranteed success. Top three blew my dick off when I saw that. Like
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to think. Like I was just like, holy shit. I knew it was making bank. I knew it
Mhm.
was making bank, obviously, because of the whole thing, but also because on the Twitter account for Skybound, the imprint of Image that all of these are printed under, it
Mhm.
said issue one is getting a fourth printing, and I was just like, okay,
God damn.
yeah, no, it's getting fourth printing. Void Rivals issue one is getting a sixth printing.
No
Uh,
way.
yeah, no, this is an insanely fast selling book, insanely fast selling series of books. Like this is some nutty shit. Well, I mean, Void Rivals is made by Robert Kirkman, so obviously, but
Shoot.
yeah, but top three, I just that's nuts. Um, Gargoyle, I mean, it's a Batman book. I should have
Yeah, of
expected
course.
it to be this high.
Of course.
I actually have Gargoyle like in the stack over there. I haven't read it. I got a few pages into book one and I just put it down. It wasn't bad. I just
Mhm.
I just didn't pick it up. Moon Knight at number 7. That's obviously Jed McKay. That's
Oh,
the last issue of Jed McKay's Moon Knight, which I, in about a weekend, probably in about like 3-4 days total, got like 24 issues in. This shit is
holy fuck! Really? Damn,
yeah,
you're really
this
putting
shit
in
is
work.
really good. This shit is really good. Don't read it if you know nothing about Moon Knight, because it.
Really?
I mean, like, it's not unreadable. It's not like you can't read it, but the problem is, like, there's so many different like callbacks to earlier Moon Knight stuff that it's probably
Oh,
not good. It's not an ideal starting point. Is what is really the quote unquote problem with it.
mhm.
Um, and obviously this is leading into, the last like 5 issues where it's an event.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the whole last days of Moon Knight shtick. So this is kind of like it's kind of like a send off run, basically, kind of, in a way. So yeah, but it's really good. It's fantastic. The art is, oh my god, like it's so good.
That art has
Um,
been consistent for a while too, which is rare for books these days.
yeah, like no, for real. It's gorgeous. It's I can't sing its praises enough. It is a fantastic place. It's a fantastic book to read. But just not an ideal starting place for not for a new reader. Probably definitely not. At least not as good as, something like Lemire.
Oh, okay.
Lemire's Moon Knight is probably better. It's also, way shorter, um but yeah, we do have to talk about Gang War being in the top two different Gang War issues being in the top 5.
Yo, speaking of which, KJ said, let me highlight it here. It says, people are buying Amazing Spider-Man, so never let Twitter hate fool you. I question how many people there buy anything but rollover fights that fight on the platform for me since I'm banned. Wait,
Wait, you're banned?
how the fuck did you get banned from Twitter? What did you do? What the hell? On Elon's Twitter, you banned? Where Elon's Twitter, where everything can fly?
How do you get banned on Elon's Twitter? Did you say like racism is bad or some shit?
That's right, because anything goes on Elon's Twitter. Oh, but yeah, listen, I don't know how many times we can say this. I literally got into it with somebody the other day,
Yeah.
about this. Like, yo, guys, people buy Amazing Spider-Man. Like, I get it on Twitter. It's popular to hate on the book. It's popular to hate on what Zeb Wells is doing. I get it. But yo, there's people that exist outside of this bubble. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. I'm sure Steph has seen me tweet this plenty of times. Like,
Oh yeah.
how you feel about a book is not the definitive thing. That it's not the definitive feeling. It doesn't negate people outside of the Twitter bubble who are actually showing up to the shop. Like, it doesn't matter. People try to put it's because of variants. Variants, they do play a factor, but you're telling me for God knows how many issues Amazing Spider-Man has been going on, those people are solely buying because of variants? No, there's people that might actually enjoy this book, guys. It's, I don't know. It's called, what do you call it? Taste.
Yeah.
It's called being subjective.
Yeah. I mean, to if we're gonna go off the logic of like, people, will look at, no hate to the other guy you were beefing with, but like if we're gonna go off of the idea that like I can go to my local comic shop and see stacks of it, and that means people aren't buying it. By that logic, I've gone to the comic shop when USM came out, stacks of them.
Yeah.
Like by that logic, Ultimate is not selling well because there's just whole stacks of copies that are just on the shelf, and it seemed like nobody was buying them. Now, obviously USM is like an insanely well-selling book, so we know that like insane amount of copies bought in advance. But how many times do people have to say it? Like, how many times?
And also too, here's another thing also. Like, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man and like Batman, you're always gonna have those are two books where you're always gonna have leftover copies because it's Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're gonna pull stuff aside for the people that are subscribed to the books, but your regular person, they're most likely gonna walk in and just pick up Spider-Man just on the shelf. They may not be subscribed, but because they see Spider-Man or because they see Batman, they're just gonna pick it up. That's a good that's a good chance why you will always see just leftover copies just lying around. It doesn't mean, oh my god, it's a flop. No, it's just being smart. You also got to think about the people that are not subscribed, the random people that are gonna come and check out your comic book shop and may just want to pick up something randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, but yeah, again, Gang War. Yeah, it's a hit. I don't know whether it's a hit. Like Batman, which I'll get to after. Like Batman and Spider-Man, they could do whatever they want to do at this point because people will buy it. They have that. They have that privilege.
Yeah.
Spider-Man has Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man has Spider-Man privilege, and a lot of the Batman characters, including Batman himself, has Bat privilege. That's all it is. But going down, we got Amazing Spot. We got Batman 140. Not surprising. I've said how I felt about Chip Zdarsky's run. Not a fan. I dipped out off the book off Gotham War. I can still check it out digitally, but it's not enough where I want to have a physical copy. But I do like to keep tabs because I think this will tie into like the Amanda Waller, Dawn of DC stuff later on down the line. So because this is part of like my job on the channel, that's why I'm keeping tabs on the book, but it's not something I'm physically going to buy. X-Men, good to see X-Men is climbing the list. I feel like that book has kind of been floundering, but I think Fall of X has been a good bump for almost all the X-Men books. So good for it. What else is here? Good to see Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong is doing great. I was chatting with Mark like 2 days ago, and he told me that book is fucking dope. So I think at some point when it's done, I have to check it out. But yeah, I think that's about it. Moon Knight, I'm just letting that one stack.
Yeah.
I thought Moon Knight was gonna finish like for good, but apparently McKay is relaunching, or is it just continuing past 30? I'm not. Well, what's the story with that?
Well, it is kind of a relaunch. Vengeance of the Moon Knight is what it's called now, and I haven't obviously, like, I don't know what the actual details of the story are, but as far as I know, it's a different Moon Knight.
Okay, so it's a relaunch.
So yeah, it's just a relaunch.
Okay.
I think 30 is the last issue, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is December. Yeah, no, it is.
Okay. All right. So the relaunch probably already happened. Okay.
Yeah, the first issue is out.
Okay. Oh, hold on. We got one more comment here. KJ said, I've been banned for a year plus. I don't know. Was chatting to a bro about better black representation in comic shows. Then boom, couldn't post no more. No word on what comic got me banned. That's crazy because we're always having that conversation on Twitter. Yeah, somebody racist don't like you, bro. I'm sorry. Somebody saw that comment. They said, "What representation? Get him out of here." I'm sorry, bro.
I mean, very on brand, I guess.
Yeah, for Twitter, Elon's
Twitter. Yeah,
that adds up.
It's such a busted app, bro. Like
it is.
Like it's just racists and porn bots and crypto scammer bots. Like you could just say like anything. Like you could just be like, I like the sunlight, and then half your comments are like, "Wow, I like the sunlight too. Click my link to see my fat pussy." It's just like stop, please,
like please. I just want to scroll. I just want to see my friends like talking on the timeline. I didn't
fucking take it anymore. I don't want your Ethereum scams. Like,
oh my gosh! Like I said, I'm not staying on this app. Like in 2025, I will be off of Twitter. Like
I can't blame you.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like, no, don't quit. You're so high. Yep. But like, I can't for real. I can't blame you for leaving.
It's not fun, honestly. But let's move on to 11. So we got 11 Daredevil number 4, 12 we got Immortal Thor number 5, 13 we have Venom 28, 14 we have Predator versus Wolverine number 4. 15, we got Miles Morales Spider-Man. 13, Gang War. Duke number 1 at 16. 17 is Avengers number 8. 18 is Batman 428 Fast Mile Edition, Robin Lives. 19 is Wonder Woman number 4. Let's go. And rounding things off at 20 is Incredible Hulk number 7. So let me talk about this bit for a bit. Good to see Daredevil still going strong. To see Saladin Ahmed go from Miles to Daredevil and just is crushing it, that's good shit right there. I know I'm not reading Daredevil because I think I just need a break. But it does please me to see Saladin Ahmed just doing good shit on there. And people be going crazy for She-Hulk on the timeline because apparently this is the first time in ever she's been drawn like She-Hulk is supposed to be drawn. And I'll tell you right now, She-Hulk could like step on me. Like I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we know. We
yeah.
we know what you think about her. We also job tweet.
Oh yeah, if you want to see what I think about She-Hulk, really, I won't say it on here so I don't lose subs because I'm trying to hit 700 so I could take a 2-month break. But yeah, if you want to see what I think about She-Hulk, definitely go on my Twitter. But yeah, good for Saladin Ahmed. Immortal Thor, I believe that's Al Ewing doing great shit. Good to see that continuing. Venom, I think that's Al Ewing as well. I think this might be the final issue, but good to see it's right up here. Miles Morales, another gang war issue, but also Miles Morales has just been killing it from front to back. Like ever since the book has started, it's always been in the top 20th percentile. And yes, I'm gonna be petty. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. People give a shit about Miles Morales, like it or not. It is what it is. Just because you feel like he is not Spider-Man doesn't mean the rest of us don't feel like he's Spider-Man. And listen, people are showing up. So that's dope to see. In the top 20th percentile is fucking Miles and Peter together. That's dope. That's a round of a fucking applause right there. So good shit. Duke, I think Williamson is on that. I think it's like a G.I. Joe book. And people, Streets is loving it.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah, it's tied to the other two books. It's a Transformers book. I mean, it's not a Transformers book, but it's like Duke is, in issue 2 of Transformers, Duke has a run-in with Starscream, one of like the Decepticons.
That's fucking dope.
This is all about him basically, everybody treating it like he's a crazy person and he's just got PTSD or whatever, but he knows what he saw, and he's going just basically on a one-man mission to try and figure out like what the government is hiding about their like knowledge of Decepticons and whatever.
Oh, so this is like a whole universe.
Yeah, it's an entirely it's a whole continuity in of itself. It's the Transformers ongoing. It's the Void Rivals. It's the Duke book. It says 1 of 5. I could have sworn it was 1 of 6, but I guess it's 5. And then it's a Duke mini, and then a Cobra Commander mini that Williamson is also doing.
Oh.
And then there's going to be 2 more minis. There's going to be 2 more G.I. Joe minis after that. And we don't know what they are yet. One of them is going to be Snake Eyes. It just has to be.
Shit.
Yeah. And then whatever maybe the Cobra, maybe the other mini is like Storm Shadow or something. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. But yeah, no, it's a whole connected continuity unto itself.
Good shit. Okay. Now it makes sense why Williamson is over there, because Williamson is the universe guy. Williamson is the continuity guy.
I mean, I assume so. I mean, maybe it's Kirkman. I don't fucking.
Oh, they could be working together too. Like, yeah, I don't know what Kirkman's pen is like, but I'm more familiar with Williamson.
Yeah, Kirkman did he did Walking Dead and Invincible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, I need to check out Immortal Thor. I keep hearing like such good things about it, and yeah. I read Ewing's Hulk Immortal Hulk. Oh my god. Well, I only read like half of it. I forgot about it. Oops. But it's really really good. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I really need to get on Thor. I need to finish Hulk first, but I need to get on that. I do have all 4 Daredevil issues, and I read the first one.
What'd you think?
I mean, I thought it was. I mean, I think you said you didn't know how to feel about Matt being in the suit so early, being back in the suit so early, and
Yeah.
I do get it. I do kind of feel that, but it's also just like I don't know, it's comic books. Like it just kind of
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to have a Matt Murdock book and have him be out of the suit for too long, like in any context. He just I don't know. But
Yeah.
other than that, the first issue is pretty good, I thought, for what it is. And I think, maybe, one of these days I open up the other 3. Because it was definitely pretty good.
Okay.
Avengers, is that also that's McKay also?
That's yo.
Yeah.
McKay is spitting on that book, yo.
Oh damn. All right.
Yeah. Oh my. Yo. This is the best Avengers has been in a very long time.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
Like
It's
okay. All right. How
yeah.
much do I have to read before?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Sick. We move.
Yep. You can just open it up, and the good thing is that it's kind of it follows. It's keeping tabs of what's happening in the Marvel universe as well. So literally the first issue, Captain Marvel is wearing her OG suit, but by the time that Captain Marvel ongoing, the new one started, she's already changed her suit.
Oh.
And it references things that happened previously. It references the timeless book from last year. So it's if you're looking for like a centerpiece book of the Marvel universe, Avengers is it, and you don't really have to read. You don't need no background knowledge because it catches you up without having to do all the legwork of keeping up with all the other books.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Batman Facsimile Edition. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I need to get on that Miles book. I keep forgetting to get on that Miles book. But yeah, Wonder Woman issue 4.
Oh my god.
Wonder Woman number 4.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That shit put a tear in my eye.
Really?
Number 4 was good. Like it was really good. Like I don't know what it is. Like King is just there's an overarching story with Wonder Woman, but like each issue is its own tale
Yeah.
that just helps progress that underlying story. And the way he's just going about it's cool. Like I really like it. I don't know how to I don't know, man. It just feels like King is trying to say something with Wonder Woman, and I think the underlying thing here is just like King loves Wonder Woman. He loves Wonder Woman, and he's doing his best to show that in this series. And every single issue, I'm like, yo, this is good. King really has found his footing. So if you're not reading Wonder Woman, you have to. Like, this is the best she's been in a very long time. Also,
yeah. The first 3 issues are fucking great. I can attest to at least that much. I do have to read 4, but the first 3 issues are pretty damn good. Yeah. I gotta say the Sovereign.
Yeah. What about it?
He feels like a villain that should have existed. It should have existed already.
I know, right?
It's just like because Wonder Woman has had like misogynist villains before, right? Like she's obviously had that, and she's obviously tackled like authority. But like a character like Wonder Woman having a supervillain that's a misogynist monarch with a lasso that weaves mistruths or whatever, that seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like you would think it's a no-brainer, but I think the problem is that the creative teams, well, at least the previous ones, the most previous ones, I don't think they had it's gravitas is the word to like do something like that. And I think King is a very King knows how to be topical, but in a way that kind of works. So I think this is why we waited this long, because I think everybody was kind of just wanted to tell a Wonder Woman, like kind of like a generic story. And generic is not bad, but like King was just like, okay, well, what's currently happening in the world? Like, okay, how can I take this and spin it into Wonder Woman story? And this is why we've waited so long to get it like this, because the Sovereign is no joke.
No.
Like, no joke. Like that third issue I was like, oh, this is dark. Like,
bro just straight up just like he put the lasso in a guy's hands. He was just like, kill yourself.
Yo,
say Wonder Woman emasculated you and then put a bullet in your fucking dome. Like that was what the fuck. It was a little wild. But yeah, no, it's the first 3 issues are dope. I guess I gotta get on the 4th one.
Yeah, read 4 and 5 back to back.
Yeah, I have 4, I think.
Okay, word. Yeah, 5 came out today.
I subscribed to it like on Amazon or some shit. Like I have it digitally.
Okay, word.
Yeah. But yeah, Incredible Hulk number 7. That's a PKJ joint. I hear that's pretty good. But I don't know anything else, so I guess we just move on.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Incredible Hulk. I want to read Immortal Hulk first, because I think there's an omnibus out, if I'm not mistaken.
There is,
I would like to get that, and then I'll jump into Incredible. Because and I'm not surprised Incredible is doing good, because it's PKJ, and PKJ knows how to fucking write his shit.
Yeah.
But let's move on and list the next 10. So we got 21, Detective Comics 1079. 22 is Original X-Men number 1. 23 is Wolverine 40, Fall of the X-Men. 24 is Superman number 9. 25 is Fantastic Four 14. 26 is Thunderbolts number 1. 27 is Uncanny Spider-Man number 5. 28 is Gods number 3. 29 is Spider-Boy number 2. And rounding things off at 30 is Batman Superman's World's Finest. Listen, Detective Comics 1079 being 21 will always make me happy. Detective Comics just being in the top 20, top 50 always make me happy. Listen, Ram V is spitting. I know I'm letting Detective Comics stack, but the little bit that I've read, because I think there was one weekend I just sat in bed and I caught up. I was like, oh my goodness, Ram V is he's preaching. He is preaching to the congregation. Preaches to the congregation on that book.
All right.
Yeah. Are you reading Tech?
No. But I was thinking about it, but I was just like, this is a good place to start, is it not?
It is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just start at the top of his run, and like honestly, I'll say this here too. Tech is for me right now is the premier Batman book. I dismiss the main Batman book.
Yeah.
I dismiss it. It's dog shit, but V has a story he's trying to tell, and his style just works so well with Batman. And you see it every week. Like, we'll hear talk about Chip's Batman run for like maybe one day. Oh, can you believe Chip did this? But consistently every day, it's y'all gotta read Tech. Y'all gotta read Tech. Y'all gotta read Tech. Y'all gotta read Tech. Tech has been the premier Batman book for the past 3 to 4 years now.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
But what else is here? Superman. That's not a surprise, because Joshua Williamson is on Superman, and he has taken his sweet time, and I have a love-hate relationship with this book. Are you reading Superman?
No.
Okay. I like it because it's more grounded. It is a Superman story, and yes, we're delving into the history of Lex, and I do like the usage of the newer characters, but also you can tell this is kind of going by a little bit too quick. The arc's a little bit too quick for me. So it's just like new big bad. Superman takes them out within like 1 to 2 issues. Okay, on to the next thing. But there's still an underlying story, but the arcs are just like, it's like Spitfire. It's Spitfire. People are on the board, but they're being taken off the board. They're back on the board, taken off the board, and it kind of feels like everything is happening too fast. But it's still good though. Like it's still, this is the best Superman has been in a while. But I think all of this is the Spitfireness is because we do have an event coming up later this year. Not, excuse me, I hate the word event. This is a crossover between all the Superman books.
Oh.
So I think that's why everything is like very Spitfire, but it's still a great book. Highly recommend it. What else? I'm not reading Fantastic Four. I'm not reading Thunderbolts. And also Batman Superman World's Finest. That's a mainstay. What's his name? I got in trouble over him like a month ago.
Mark Waid.
Oh, Mark Waid. Yeah. Mark
Yeah,
Waid
that was a nutty nutty event that I just missed that night.
Yeah. So long story short, Comics Gate was on my ass for like almost 3 days straight because I said fuck them. Mark Waid was completely right in whatever he said. He said he'd rather see the comic books burn than them side with the alt-right, and I 100% agree.
Yeah,
100% agree.
No, he was spitting, but it was just I went to bed just saying, you know, cook. Like I had my reply with, you know, the squirt vid, of course, but that sounds bad out of context, but it makes sense in context. Trust me.
They know what I'm talking about. The video's up. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they know. But it's just like I went to bed thinking like us gassing you up was like the only engagement that tweet was going to get. First thing I see when I wake up is somebody calling you a monkey, and I was like, okay, all right, wait, no.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That shit wasn't even like a mask off moment. That was just a hood on event. Like that was nutty. Yep. That was fucking ridiculous. Anyway, Thunderbolts. That was okay. I read that. That was okay. There's nothing really else to say about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't really anything else. Uncanny Spider-Man, that's the one with Nightcrawler. I haven't read that. Not reading Fantastic Four. Spider-Boy, fucking dumbass, bum-ass, fraud, industry plant character. I don't care.
Let that chopper fly, brother. Let it fly.
Was that too much? Okay.
No, please, let it fly. Let it fly.
Okay. Right. I was hoping you'd say yes, so I would just go harder. But now, this is so fucking stupid. They're recreating Miles covers. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, I mean, it's selling, but like, why? This is just. I think Dan Scott is the one that's writing this.
Yeah, it is a slot book. Yeah,
like this is how they keep him happy. That's all this is. This is how they keep him happy. This is how they keep him here.
I mean, get your bag, but like is this even can I even call this a self-insert? Like I don't even know anything about this guy. It's just fucking move on. I don't want to talk about it.
I think it's what's the best word I could call it? This is royalty check fishing.
Yeah. That's pretty apt.
Yeah. We
can
move on.
I hear a lot of good shit about the Fantastic Four, but yeah, let's move on.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's the thing. I'm just letting it stack. I've never been interested in Fantastic Four. I know they're a cool team. I have nothing against them. I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Let's move on to 31. We got Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong #1. I would assume that's a reprint because we just saw the previous one up there. 32 is Timeless #1. 33 is World Tree #6. 34 is X-Men Red, Fall of the X. 35 is Batman Robin #4. 36 is Star Wars 41. 37 is Invincible Iron Man. 38 is Nightwing 109, Titans Beast World tie-in. 39 is Poison Ivy 17, and 40 is Green Lantern 6. What anything here? I mean, good to see Nightwing always in the top 50. I don't know. I said, no, I'm serious. Like I may not like the run, but as a Nightwing fan that's watched the character struggle, I'm sorry. Like it's always good to see.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely get it. I'm just the way you said it, it just sounded so defeated. Like, yeah, that's my goat.
I
Um,
know.
no, but yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to see Nightwing have a 109 issue ongoing. Like, it's just in
Yo,
any context. Like, that's a sick as fuck thing to see. Um, but yeah, I have not heard anything about it at all. Like,
yeah.
it's like, it's obviously not a thing people avoid like the plague, but it really kind of seems like it with how little I hear of it. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's like it's the definition of popcorn.
Popcorn.
It's popcorn. It tastes good. You know, it'll fill you up for a little bit, but there's no substance to it.
All right.
Yeah. But and you know, like yeah, Nightwing getting to 109 is definitely stellar because well, Taylor's run started, I think it was in the 60s or something like that. Because Taylor didn't start at one. This
Yeah.
was I think this was the number one started back in 2016 and it just had a number of different creative changes.
Mm,
But if this run wasn't good, Nightwing doesn't excuse me, if this run wasn't selling well, Nightwing's not reaching 109. But it's
yeah.
people enjoy what they enjoy. It's the same thing as Spider-Man. I may not like the Nightwing run, but that doesn't mean people don't enjoy it as well. That's always going to be what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah. Plus, this is a Beast World issue. It says it in the title. Like,
Yeah,
this is kind of an important issue, especially.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, clearly people. Was it ever good?
I
Because you
thought
would know.
yes, I read the first. I think I stuck around for about a year and some change.
Mm,
Um, yes, there were moments where it was good, but then I realized after a while this book is just spinning its wheels
oh, okay.
because the main thing that it started with the main villain were like I don't know, like 50 or so issues into this run, and like that really hasn't been addressed anymore, or it hasn't been resolved. So Taylor is in a place where the book is selling well enough where he could just deviate from the main arc and
Yeah.
do whatever because it's selling so well. So Nightwing has that privilege to do that. It just sucks that it's at the cost of what could be a great story.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But what else here? I'm not reading Batman Robin, another Williamson book, but I hear it's good. Other than that, yeah, I'm not much here. Anything else here in the section you're reading?
I'm not reading anything, but I've been thinking about uh the Iron Man, the Iron Man book. But I don't really know anything about it, about what's going on in it. I just, I Iron Man is kind of like what got me like to really take like consuming cape shit so seriously. So it's just kind of
Really?
like, yeah, he's that first movie is like one of honestly, it goes back and forth between one of and my favorite movie ever made. Like, I love that movie to death. I think it's fucking fantastic. I think it's oh my god. But yeah, no, I mean, I just like tech superheroes in general. Like, I just like
Mm,
it when it's like machinery and technology based and shit like that. Like, I really like that um in general. But I mean, yeah, it's just because like Iron Man is like just too raw to like ever not like at least look at, right?
yeah, that's fair.
But like I don't know what's going on in it. He's married to Emma Frost now. This is like an X-Men book, apparently. I don't fucking whatever.
Yeah, it's a stealth X-Men book at the same time, which is why I think once the X-Men are once this era of X-Men is done, this book is out of here. It's
Mm,
too tied to it.
all right.
Yeah, because this was a Fall of X book for a little bit too.
Mm,
Yeah, so
yeah.
once X-Men is done, yeah, this book is out of here.
Okay. All right. I
Um,
we're basically at the top 50 and I'm not seeing Blade and I'm starting to get real pissed off. But let's go.
all right. Oh, also another Green Lantern 6.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I like Green Lantern. I love Green Lantern. But I know I pissed off a couple Hal Jordan fans when I said this the other day, because one of them came in my mentions. I like Hal, but I'm sorry, John has the superior book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Green Lantern is back. This is a very back to basic story, and yes, we're finally delving into like the greater Lantern world, but John's has way more substance to it. Not a bad book, but in terms of what I want in a comic book, I think John's is superior all the way. Like John's is superior. You
Yeah.
should be reading Green Lantern, bro. You should. It's a dope book.
Okay. All right. Wait,
Yeah.
you mean War Journal or like normal Green Lantern?
But I would read both, but if I would rank one over the other, John's War Journal.
Yeah, I picked up the first issue and it was pretty sick. It's only a 6-issue mini, right?
I don't think so. I think it's one of those things that got stealth. It got stealth extended.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
That's sick. All right.
yeah. Oh yeah, Poison Ivy 17. Dope. Great to see. Like I said before, I'm gonna make a video about this soon. But yeah, I'm always gonna congratulate Poison Ivy fans because you guys were able to turn Poison Ivy from a 6-issue to a 12-issue mini. You guys are able to turn a mini into a maxi into an ongoing.
Yeah,
and
it's in the top 50. Like
a top 50.
It's in the top 40. Like that is an achievement. That is something to be proud of. Like, you know.
So salute to you guys, and we just got word that Green Arrow was extended to an ongoing as well.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle, we got an ongoing out of that from graduation day. So, we always say this: you want these books, just fucking show up, buy them, and you guys are doing that. So let's move on to 41. So 41, we got Superior Spider-Man number 2. 42, we have Uncanny Avengers number 5. 43 is Predator versus Wolverine. 44 is Cap number 4. 45 is Action Comics 1060 Beast World. 46 is Batman City of Madness number 2. 47 is Birds of Prey number 4. Let's go. And 48 is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 2. 49 is Dark X-Men number 5. And 50 is Doctor Strange number 10. You reading anything in this list, brother?
No.
It's all good, bro.
No. I'm just looking at Doctor Strange. I'm like, wait, who's writing that? And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's another McKay joint.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to see Strange in the top 50. Captain America 4. It's Captain America, and it's a Straczynski book, so that makes sense. Superior Spider-Man, that's another slot. It makes sense that it's high up. He sells. City of Madness. I want to get into City of Madness just because they keep saying Cosmic Horror Batman. That just sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely check that out eventually. But other than that, no, nothing's. I'm not reading anything in this list.
Okay. I'm reading Action Comics. I think this was either the second to last. Yeah, I think this might have been the second to last book from the second to last issue from PKJ. So that was good, and the next issue that he was on was the annual. And I'll take the time to say this. Philip Kennedy Johnson has done the work of restoring Superman to GOAT status.
All right.
Yeah. Superman was not in a good place with Bendis, but PKJ came in, gave us Warworld, and then I wasn't a big fan of Warworld, but I understand why people enjoy it. But the arc after Warworld, where it's just the Metropolis, that felt like Action Comics to me for the first time in years. And I'm so thankful for everything that he done on that book. The different artists, the different colorists. It was like this book needed that resurgence. And this is why Philip Kennedy Johnson is able to be in the top 50, with the Mortal Hulk, or, just doing well with not Immortal Hulk, Incredible Hulk, This is why he's doing good on War Journal, because like Johnson gets these characters, knows how to tell a compelling story, and he knows how to tug at your emotions.
Hmm.
So salute Philip Kennedy Johnson, man. I thank you for everything that you've done for Superman. Um, Birds of Prey #4. Listen, Birds of Prey is a top 10 book at DC right now. It may not be top 10 in this list, but to me, it's a top 10 book. Issue after issue, Kelly Thompson is just doing her thing, man. Like I love this book from front to back. Dark X-Men. Dark X-Men was I read it. I just decided to hop in because I have fond memories of the Dark X-Men book from back in the day. Um, it was good. I thought the ending was rushed, but overall it told a good story. I love ragtag teams. I will never stop saying that. I love ragtag teams. Characters that have no business being together, fucking around. Give me that. Give me that. That's essentially why I like Birds of Prey. That's a ragtag team right there. These women have no business being together, but they work, and it's just chaos, and I love that.
Hmm.
But other than that, I'm not reading anything else. Not reading anything else. Um, let's move on to the top. Let's move on to past 50. And I always like to say this. This is the shit you got to pay for. Thank you to AJ because we are using his account.
Oh.
He AJ is the one that's keeping the bills paid
All
on
right.
this ICV2 account. I'm sure it's literally not that much money, but yeah, thank you AJ for paying for this, because if you're not paying for this, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, shout
So
out.
thank you.
Whatever came up. I hope it's all going well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for real. Speed of recovery, brother. Speed of recovery.
Yeah.
So 51, we got Titans Beast Road #2. 52 is Immortal X-Men 18. 53 is Daredevil Gang War #1. 54 is Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood. 55 is Sentry #1. 56 is Animal Pound #1. 57 is Alpha Flight #5. 58 is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero 302. 59 is Deviant #2. And 60 is Detective Comics 1080, which I'm sure that's a reprint. Um, Titans Beast World #2. I feel like this could be a reprint, or this probably came right at the cutoff when the list was compiled.
Mm.
Or maybe this is another possibility. There's still interest, but it's not enough where it would be, like a top 10 or 20 book.
Mm.
Because again, this is the third event in a year, third or fourth event in a year. So I understand event fatigue, and I did make a video about that.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here. Not reading. Yeah, I'm not reading anything else on this list. What about you, Steph? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I've got nothing other than preemptively. I know we were talking about you getting into Transformers. This GI Joe book has nothing to do with it. You don't need to read this.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, this is also Image, but it's just like a completely different continuity. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay. It sounds like it's just like a legacy book then.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Sentry #1. It's actually funny that it's two things. A #1 being this, I guess you could call it low or high, is kind of concerning. And also it is kind of funny because we just got the news that Homeboy is no longer going to be Sentry.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I don't know why we have this book. I really do. I think they just wanted to put it out for the movie, but the movie's delayed now.
Movie's delayed. Movie's not even filming. Like, I don't think.
Yeah. No, because they lost their Sentry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. They lost them. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's probably what it was. It was just like a synergy. But
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's just that movie's definitely not coming out this year now.
it's not. It's not.
Definitely not.
If it does, it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
What's up?
That lineup is ass.
It is.
That shit, the lineup alone is like, I don't want to see this. I
Oh,
don't want to see. I've seen people go like, you know, the lack of hype is nothing to worry about because there was no hype for like Guardians or whatever. It's like, but the lack of hype for Guardians was because nobody knew who these fuckers were.
yeah.
There was like outside of like hardcore nerd ass people, like nobody in the mainstream like knows who the Guardians are at that
Mm-hmm.
point. This is like a cornucopia of some of the MCU's like least interesting people.
Exactly.
Like not even just powers, just like as characters, like these people are not interesting people. I don't want to see a movie with Ghost, the Winter Soldier. I don't want to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that like the stuff the series that they're all coming from, they haven't been received well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Black Widow. I thought Black Widow was entertaining, but not enough for me to care about a random ass character from that movie to be in a whole different lineup. It's I don't know. I don't care for it. So it's like I'm not surprised that the hype is low, and I'm very surprised and concerned at why Marvel thought this was a good idea.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I really
I
can't rationalize it.
yeah.
But did they really think people were gonna be like lining up in theaters, chugging down popcorn, ready to see Black Widow's dad?
No,
No.
but
No, I don't.
but you know where they will be lined up to watch this movie and see Black Widow's dad.
1, 2, 3 movies.
1, 2, 3 movies,
1, 2,
baby.
3 movies.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's gonna be me day one. Day one. Yep. Hey, listen. I don't
Hey,
know
you're
about.
stronger than me. I'm not watching this shit. Period. Like,
Oh no. I mean, hey, listen. It's a new MCU project. Why wouldn't I? I have
1, 1,
time to
2, 3
kill.
movie.
I mean, listen. All I got to do is sit down. I have two screens. One screen I'm going to be playing video games. The other screen I'm going to watch the movie.
I mean, you got a
See,
point, I guess.
bro, I got free liquor here. I don't got to pay $12 or like $20 for liquor at the movie theater. I could cook. Why not?
No, I
What's the
mean
problem?
you're making a good point. You're making a good point, but
Yeah.
hear me out. The film you're willingly subjecting yourself to is Marvel's Thunderbolts. Like this is this is a movie to watch on 1, 2, 3 movies, but I don't think this is gonna be a 1, 2, 3 movies classic. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
no, yo, calling it a 1, 2, 3 movies classic is nuts.
oh fucking
That-
oh my god, The Young Avengers is a 1, 2, 3 movies classic.
oh,
That's a
that's oh, yo,
fucking that's a 1, 2, 3 movies classic.
that's gonna
But
go crazy on 1, 2, 3.
Secret Wars is a 1, 2, 3 movies classic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's gonna be the worst movie ever made.
Yo,
That
I mean,
shit is gonna
actually,
be such dog shit. It's gonna
I,
be immaculate.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I'll go to the movie theaters for Secret Wars. I'll go for that one.
Honestly, yeah.
Th-
Yeah, probably. I mean, if it is gonna be like if it is gonna be like the last movie before they soft reboot, fuck it, I'll
Yeah,
go.
why not? Why not?
Yeah,
Like, I just hope it doesn't drag on for like 3 fucking hours like Endgame did. Like,
it
I'm
will.
sorry. Oh God.
It will.
Well, good. Good. That's only good because I can only experience that in one time in a movie theater. It's like Endgame has aged like dog shit.
I wouldn't even say it's aged like dog shit. Like I just don't think it was ever good.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't even fuck with it like the first time. Like I don't know. Either way,
Yeah, it's not good. Well, sorry for our little side tangent, but
yeah.
yeah,
Apologies,
this
apologies
is what
for our
happens when
rant.
we get together. This is what happens.
Only big Russian guy I want to see is Zangief preach.
Yo, can we
Preach.
have him in the movie? Like, I'll watch that.
I'll
Like,
pay
if
for
you
that.
go to
Yeah,
Thunderbolts, I'll watch that.
I'll pay for Zangief to be in this bitch. Okay, hold up. Who's hitting me up on Discord? What the fuck is going on?
All right,
Oh, it's just my own. It's just my own chat. Okay,
oh,
never
okay.
mind.
So let's move on to 61. We got Titans number 6. We got King Spawn 28. We got Star Wars Darth Vader 41 at 63. 64 is Batman Off World number 2. 65 is Punisher number 2. 66 is Star Wars Revelations number 1. 67 is Shazam number 6. 68 is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 3. 69 is Miles Morales Spider-Man 14. That's probably a reprint. 70 is Blade number 6. Okay. Thoughts.
I was wondering for a second why there were so many Batman Santa Clauses. Then I remembered it's December, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
I was like, there's 3 of these already. What's going on here? And I was like, it's fucking Christmas. But yeah, Punisher 2. I have read the first 2 issues of this Punisher. It's only a 4-issue mini, so I was just fuck it, whatever. It's difficult to really kind of parse like what the point is.
Oh no.
Because here's the thing. I don't know if you've heard anything about this book.
Not really.
It is functionally turning the Punisher into kind of a legacy character. Where instead of doing what they were doing before, where they alter like what Frank is and they make him like the leader of the Hand and whatever, this is just straight up a new guy. This is Joe. His name is Joe Garrison. He's like an ex-SHIELD goon. And he has basically the same kind of backstory as the first, as Frank, where he's trying to, kind of understand why his family was killed, going up, trying to, understand the inner workings of like the gang politics of why his wife and kids were murdered and whatever. And he's not even trying to be the Punisher. It's just his armor just kind of vaguely looks like a skull, so people think he's the Punisher.
Oh.
It's not like a bad read. It's just like one of those things where it's really just kind of difficult to appreciate what's really going on because we all know why this is happening.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand why editorial would like feel the need to kind of do something about the real world kind of like appropriation of the symbol and whatever. Like I understand like feeling like they need to do something.
Yeah.
And obviously like I'm not a businessman, so this idea is not a businessman's idea. Just make a comic about him killing people who take the symbol. This is the Punisher. Like this is the most in character thing you would do. Don't make him part of the fucking Hand. Don't get rid of him and replace him with a different guy who's just a generic SHIELD goon with laser guns.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking... Like, it's not a bad read. It's fine. But it's just like... It's such an easy character to get out of this pickle. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is not a complicated person to write material for. So it's just like... You're doing all this gymnastics for a guy who's just a guy. Like, just retire him.
Like, we can do without a Punisher book. How about that?
Without a Punisher book. We can do that. We have like nobody. I don't want to say because I haven't read like everything involving the Punisher, but like pretty much everybody you ask who has been like a fan of this character and has read like the majority of like a good chunk of things that have come from this character. Everybody I have ever heard says the exact same thing. Garth Ennis's Punisher is not getting topped. It has not been topped. There's nothing that is better than it. This is the peak of this entire character's tenure as a prominent character in Marvel. Ennis is just the guy, and when it comes to this character, and everything else is just like cool, but it's not necessary. So I mean, top 65, number 65 on the top 200. Obviously, even when Frank isn't there, it sells well. But like, obviously, me, not a businessman. But I think we could just do it without a Punisher book for a while until the fuck asses who keep taking his stupid ass skull like just kind of simmer down if they ever do.
I that's the thing. I think they have.
I haven't heard anything about them doing anything like that. in a
Yeah,
while.
I feel like it's the whole Punisher thing. It's, you know how every so often there's a trend that happens. Like, it doesn't matter like what group of people hop onto the trend. That it was a trend, and I
Yeah,
think, with social media, things tend to get amplified a lot. And
yeah,
I feel like Marvel was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, our Punisher symbol. What do we do? What do we do? And then this was just like a knee jerk reaction. Oh my gosh, okay, let's make Punisher part of the hand. And I read the Daredevil book, because the Punisher book where he was part of the hand and Daredevil book, they had like a light crossover, and even then, it's that whole thing didn't work out well, because a lot of it was because, like, well, people weren't convinced. The build up here was just like, we kind of don't care, and even if you try to rope Daredevil into it, we still don't care. Like, we could have just not had a Punisher book, or even just better yet, put out like a, I don't know, maybe instead of what we have here, make the mini just be, yeah, let's just kill everybody who wants to get rid of, kill everybody who wants to wear my symbol. I'm the only one that can wear my symbol.
yeah,
Will people get mad at that? Of course, but at least that's Marvel using a character that is doing something that is totally within their range and their gravitas and in character.
yeah.
That's just them doing that. Nobody will be mad at that. We don't need this book. That's why I like Popose. I want to say this. I like David Popose, but I feel like Marvel just puts him on these books where, buddy, this can't last long.
No.
This can't last long, and I feel bad because he's a nice guy. But man, I'm waiting for that one book from him, a big two one where it just propels him, so he doesn't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. Because
Yeah,
he's talented, but come on, bro, come on.
yeah. No, I mean, I obviously, like, I wish him the best. And honestly, again, this book is not like a bad book. It's just
Yeah,
hard to appreciate because this is just spinning our wheels for no reason.
yeah, like,
Um, but Blade
okay,
issue 6
okay, all right,
in top 70. That's, I mean, obviously, me being the Blade dick rider that I am, I don't like it being top 70. I would
mhm.
much prefer it to be uh the mostest fastest selling highest grossing book in the whole wide world. But
Let me see how well let me see how it did in October. No, excuse me, November. Because I think when this list was compiled, it was right at the cutoff. Because I could have sworn it was higher on the list. Let's go to top
uh
200. Because that's the thing with the cutoff. Like, they may not be able to get everything um calculated perfectly.
Transformers 2 in the top 4, yes sir.
Let's see. Find a Blade. Uh
122. Oh wow.
okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, I think it had a reprint too.
Oh damn. All right.
Oh, so I think, I feel like Blade could be one of those cases where there's not a big print run for it, but the
Okay.
print run that it has, it's enough to sustain it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because if we see it twice on the list, it's a second printing. It
Okay.
has to be. Yeah. So, but then, Blade is not a Spider-Man or Batman.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, for
but
sure.
I still, even in like within the top 100, I still think that's great, and the book is still, the quality's there.
Book is still solid.
Yeah.
It's cool to see him seemingly headed towards being like the spearheader of a like an event. That's definitely
Yes.
sick. It's
Yes.
definitely great. Um, this, him being, has he ever led an event before? Like off the top of my head, I can't remember.
I don't think so, but I like what they're doing, because it's like, I don't think Blade could spearhead an event alone, but when you rope it in with the Avengers,
Yeah,
you can essentially make Blade the head of that event in the Avengers book, or in the main event series. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this. It's him having an ongoing, him spearheading an event, him getting a new movie, him getting a game,
Yeah.
a fucking AAA video game. Oh my god, dude. I should have gotten like my friends and I should have just had a bunch of people like in a call, because if you heard the noise that came out of my mouth
Yeah.
when it was Blade, if you heard, oh my god, dog, I fell out of my chair. Like I was screaming. Like it was the greatest night of my life. But yeah, no, it's just good. It's just good to see. It's just good to see my guy winning.
Yeah, for real. He's well deserved too.
Yeah, no, he needed this. I just hope there's an Ultimate Blade, just because.
Yo, listen. I would buy that and then some.
Yeah.
But Brian Hill though, Brian Hill, whatever you doing, keep doing it, brother.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Good luck on Ultimate Black Panther.
Yes. Already subscribed to it, already pre-ordered.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what? Let's have that shit sell out first day too, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to your local fucking comic shop.
Yep.
Now
you got time.
Well, not now because it's 10 o'clock at night. But
if it's open, emails, go there. They can send emails like, "Yo, I want to subscribe to Ultimate Black Panther." They could do it. They could do it.
You're right. You're right. Off topic. I love the formatting of like the covers of like all of the Ultimate books.
Oh yes.
With the side panel that just turns turns like half the image black and white. The logo with the U, and it's got like an outline of like the character symbol. Jesus Christ, it's so good.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, I've already showed this off, but I'm gonna show it off again because, oh boy,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, ooh,
yeah,
yes,
bro, it's oh my god,
oh yes, yes.
So I just wish that the other variants with like the black suit and Ben Reilly and Miguel, I just wish they had that formatting. They don't.
Okay.
No, they're like full, they're like full pages. They don't have they don't have it like that.
Hold on, we got some comments. Kay just said, "Think we'll get more Blade info sometime after the Wolverine games release."
Well, I mean, we will, because the game Wolverine is coming out in 2026 and Blade is apparently 2027. So I assume that, if we don't hear anything about it a year before it comes out, I don't think that's very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely, they already showed off concept art for it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks real fucking sick. Looks real good.
I've only seen like the little teaser. I didn't look out concept art. Honestly, I'm kind of over just people announcing games like years before. Like, announce the shit a year before, not 2 or 3 years, because then all I have to get hype over is a fucking clip.
No, for real, you're right. Yeah. Like, it's so stupid.
I can't do that anymore. Hold on. Tevia said Green Lantern is amazing. Fuck yeah. Both books are good, but like I said, I'm fucking with
War Journal.
With War Journal the best. Tevia said, "What about Ultimate Spider-Man is amazing." Listen, I could get.
It's really good. I mean, the second comment is just saying Ultimate Spider-Man is fantastic. I think.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Yeah. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking good. I gave it to my dad, and he was just like, "When the fuck is the next one coming out? Tell me right now." It was like, okay. I was like, "Comics release monthly, father," and he was just like, "Fuck."
And actually, guys, I did record a conversation with Mark about Ultimate Spider-Man. I just need to sit down and edit it. I'm gonna try to get some of it done tonight, and hopefully I can have it out by tomorrow. But latest at the end of the week, I'm aiming for, because I do work from home on Friday, so I try to get it out latest then. But yeah, let's move on. We were at, so let's move on to 71.
Yeah.
World's Finest Teen Titans, 6 out of 6. 72 is Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle War #2. 73 is Amazing Spider-Man Gang War First Strike. 74 is Spawn 348. 75 is JSA, 8 out of 12. 76 is Creepshow Holiday Special 23. 77 is X-Force 47. 78 is Star Wars Dark Droids. 79 is Spider-Woman number 2. 80 is Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. Um, Not reading much of anything here. The Gang War stuff is probably reprints, or maybe it just came later, right before the cutoff. JSA being this low or high is not surprising, because Johns cannot get these books out on time. But yeah, I'm not reading anything else from this list. What about you, Steph?
Not a single thing.
Okay, we can move on.
I have no knowledge of any of this. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
No. I was looking at Guardians and I was like, isn't that Al Ewing? But that was the previous run.
Yeah, Lansing and Kelly, same dudes who wrote Thunderbolts.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Let's see here. 81 is Transformers number 2. I would assume this is a reprint.
That's a reprint. That's 100% a reprint because it came out in November. I remember it saying that it was getting a third printing.
Okay, yeah.
But that was also the tweet where they announced the first one is getting a fourth printing, and that was like a month ago. So I don't. Okay. Maybe issue 2 is getting a fourth printing, but this is second printing probably.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anytime I see reprints still on the top 50, that's how you know your book is good.
Yeah. Like, we were already talking about it before, but bro, you got to get on the shit, and you all in the comments got to get on the shit too if you're not, because this shit is amazing.
I'm gonna go and cop me the first one because I'm for sure not gonna be able to get my hands on a physical.
Right.
So I'll just go like catch it digitally. I'll just read it there, and then I'll let you know what my thoughts are.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement. All of you fuckers in the chat, you got to read Transformers if you're not.
Transformers.
This shit is fucking amazing. KJ
actually,
said,
how about this? Let me I'll catch up, and then we can just make a separate video about it, and we can just talk about it.
Oh hell yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. KJ said, agreed. Waiting years just for a game to be canceled is supervillain origin story stuff. Listen, if Blade gets canceled, you will see me on the news.
Yep. No other context is needed.
If Blade gets canceled, if Wolverine gets canceled, if Iron Man gets canceled, the FBI are going to put me on a watch list. I am going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something drastic.
Listen, and it's going to take what is it? It's going to take S.H.I.E.L.D. It's going to take Checkmate. It's going to take Argus. It's going to take what other organization? It's going to take Hammer. What other like comic book organizations is
the
there?
Symbiote Hive itself won't be able to stop me from what I'm going to do to Kevin Feige.
Yeah, it won't be able to stop him. So this is the warning. This is the warning.
Kevin Feige. What's that beeping sound under your car?
Oh my God, Steph. It's just a homing device, guys. It's a homing device.
It's a tracking device. I just want to see where his house is, so I put explosives in his house.
Dude, you can't say that.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm gonna get your account in trouble. I'm so sorry.
God damn it. God damn it. You can't say that.
I'm kidding. They're explosive party poppers. I want to wish you a happy birthday.
See, there you go. You got nice save. Nice save, brother.
There we go.
Let's move on. 81 is Transformers number 2. 82 is Berserker Fallen Empire. 83 is Star Wars The High Republic number 2. 84 is Spider-Man 38 Gang War, definitely a reprint. Yeah. 85 is Superman Lost number 9. Okay. 86 is Sensational She-Hulk number 3. 87 is Harley Quinn Black, White, Redder 6 out of 6. 88 is Star Wars The High Republic. 89 is The Flash number 4, and 90 is Geiger Ground 02 of 2. Damn, they're really going with Berserker. That book is still, they're still doing it.
Yeah, that's a $10 issue. Jesus.
Oh my, wow. That is
the $10 issue in the top 100. That's nutty.
the page quality and that story better be good for $10.
$10, yeah.
Because that's kind of nuts.
That is kind of that is crazy.
Yeah, but it's Keanu Reeves.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense actually.
It justifies it.
Yeah. Another
Superman
Gang War issue. I mean, that's a reprint, like we said, but
yeah.
yeah.
Superman Lost. That's a Priest book.
Yeah.
And it's honestly that book has. I don't think I've seen that book ever below 100. And that's Priest. And I hear a lot of good things about that book. And Priest is an acquired taste. He's an acquired taste. So I'm really curious to check out this book when it's all said and done. Because I feel like he's probably spitting on that book. Sensational She-Hulk, I'm not reading. The Flash, I need to get used to Simon Spurrier's writing. The book is not bad. It's just his style. It's a little bit for me to get used to because it feels like it's a novel. It feels like I'm reading a novel in comic book form.
All right.
But it's good, but I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if it's for me reading it month to month. I think it's one of those books where I have to sit down and read chunks one at a time.
Okay.
No, not I have to read chunks in one sitting. That's how I feel about it. It's not bad. It's not bad by any means.
Okay.
But yeah, anything else here on this list or on this bit?
No, fuck Star Wars. Let's move on.
Yeah. Oh, good man. Good man. Good man. Oh, Tev said, I hope all Amazing Spider-Man tanks because this current series sucks and is yeah. Hey, listen, man. I know, but people are buying the shit.
It's not going anywhere. Like
it's not going anywhere, brother. What about Jay Garrick the Flash? I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah.
I am not surprised Adventures of John Kent isn't on the list because that series is a failure. Oh, that book is done. John Kent was like a 6-issue mini. That book wrapped up like 2-3 months ago.
Oh,
I want to say more than that. That book is done, brother. Oh, we good. We no more John Kent, at least for the time being. 91 is a Spawn Scorch 24. 92 is Miles Morales Spider-Man 12. That's definitely a reprint.
Yeah.
93 is Beyond Real #1. 94 is Titans Beast World. I believe that's a reprint because Beast World. Oh, it could be a reprint or it's just it probably just got here at the cutoff. 95 is House of Slaughter. 96 is Danger Street #12. 97 is Joker Harley Quinn Uncovered, one shot. 98 is Wesley Dodge Sandman #3. 99 is Green Arrow #7. Let's go.
There we go.
And Detective Comics 1078. That's definitely a reprint because we saw Tech earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I said it before in the previous video. Beast World is fucking dope. This is continuing the good trend of DC events post Dark Crisis. But again, I understand why people are not really interested in Beast World because, again, this is the 3rd or 4th event in a year. But I think it's good. The event is fun. It gives me Deceased vibes. There's high stakes. The characters are written well. And it's giving me what I wanted, which is the Titans. You feel the Titans are stepping up. The Justice League is gone. And the Titans in this event specifically, they are the guys. They are the head honchos. And as a Titans fan, this is good to see. If you're not reading Beast World, I don't blame you, but you should check it out when it's all said and done because this is Tom Taylor's best work since Deceased. Best work since Deceased. Yes, I said it.
Damn.
Best work. Are you reading Beast World stuff?
I was going to, and then I forgot.
Oh.
big recurring issue is I'm going to do something and then I forget. But yeah, no, I'll probably check it out eventually. I just feel like, probably some other stuff that I like should read first.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, I mean, like jumping into an event is just kind of like, coin toss whether that's a good idea or not.
Yeah, this one you can jump in.
Oh, okay.
There's the build up. It's not much build up. It's really not. It's not. It's so subtle, and so like you can skip it. But any regular person could jump into this and be like, holy shit, what the fuck happened to the DC universe? Wait, what? There's no Justice League. Wait, everybody's turning into monsters. Yeah, inject that shit in my veins.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll definitely keep it in mind then.
Yeah.
But yeah, Green Arrow number 7.
Yeah, boy.
Um,
Extended. It's ongoing, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. We did it.
We did it.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't. There's not much else here.
Where is Yeah, this 10. There's nothing really here for me at least. I'm just wondering where. I'm wondering where. Somebody said in the chat where Jay Garrick the Flash is. I'm wondering where Alan Scott is.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's oof.
Oh boy!
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for my guy. Spider-Boy issue 1 again. Reprint. Dumbass, bum-ass, fraud-ass industry plant. I don't care.
Well, how about this? You list the next 10.
All right. So 101 is Moon Knight 29. That's a reprint. Gotta be. Then Action Comics 2023 annual number 1. Star Wars Dark Droids number 5. Ghost Rider 21. That's the last one, I think. Yeah. This is December. That's the last one before they relaunch. Okay. Star Wars Bounty Hunters 41. Sacrificers 5. Something is Killing the Children number 35. Shit ass detectives. If 35 issues in, you can't figure out what's killing the children. But Spider-Boy number 1. I mean, listen, man. Like, something is killing the children. 35 months. 35 months worth of book, and
nobody found out.
Nobody found out. Really?
No wonder why it's at 107 compared to where it was before.
One more issue, and we're going on 3 years worth of figuring out what killed the children. Please tell me we figured it out, and the title is just aged badly now. Please, that seems really. Oh, okay. Spider-Boy number 1. Man. Titans Beast World number 1 of 6, and then Stuff of Nightmares Sleigh Ride number 1.
Let's see here. The Action Comics 23 annual. I think that was another case of it probably came at the cutoff.
Yeah,
because that should be higher. I think Steph said all there is about something is killing the children. Spider-Boy is definitely a reprint, and Titans. That's definitely a reprint because I think Beast World started. Hold on, yeah, Beast World started in November, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking it up now. Yeah, November. And, literally, November 28th. So yeah, right at the cusp. So yeah, any of the Beast World stuff, well, at least the main series, it's probably like a reprint. Right. But yeah, it seems like people are enjoying Beast World, which is good. But yeah, I think that's about it for this list in terms of what I'm reading. I keep forgetting Ghost Rider is a thing.
Yeah. I have volume 1 and I just haven't read it yet. Yeah. But I mean, I hear it's good. Obviously the same team is coming back for another book immediately. So I don't know. I guess it's good. KJ said leave Spider-Boy alone. No. And
I can just hear I can hear just the frustration you have with Spider-Boy, and I love it. I really
and the worst thing about it is predicated off of literally nothing. Yeah. I just hate this child for no reason. But I mean, it's fun. So no, we're just gonna move on.
You know what? I think enough said.
Enough.
Enough said.
Yeah, enough said on Spider Boy. We can just move. Oh, Carnage 2. Oh shit.
Okay, hold on. Where are we now? Oh, we at one. Yeah, we're at
That's at
one.
120.
Okay,
I
hold
don't
on.
just looking at everything in the 110s. I'm not reading anything in there.
Okay,
It's nice
yeah.
to see
Oh,
Claremont
oh,
Wolverine get a facsimile edition. I guess.
hold on. I'll just list them off just
All
in
right.
case. 110 we got Stuff for Nightmares, Sleigh Ride #1. Spider, excuse me, 111 is Catwoman 60. 112 is White Widow #2. 113 is Spider-Man Santa Claus Silent Night. 114 is Universal Monsters Dracula. 115 is Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees #2. 116 is JL versus Godzilla versus Kong. That's definitely a reprint. 117 is Spine Tingling Spider-Man #3. 118 is Claremont Wolverine. 119 is Luke Cage Gang War #2. And yeah, Carnage #2 is at 120. Um yeah, I'm not reading anything here.
I'm not. I have Carnage #1, but I bought it just to have it. I still need to read the previous run before it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of spins off immediately from that. But that
Oh,
should be good because that's that old run is a Ram V joint. So
yeah.
um it's definitely not going to be tough to read. Yeah, I mean nothing really in
Yeah.
that I'm really paying attention to. Um, X-Men Blue Origins 1. How many fucking X-Men books are there? Like, I get it that they're like breadwinners, but what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, they are milking that shit for as much as it's worth. Yeah,
man.
it's yeah. You could list the 120s actually, starting with 121.
All right. I mean you've been doing like the other 100. I could just do the other 100 if that's
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
all right. So 121, Batman 5 Facsimile Edition, Astonishing Iceman 5. Are you fucking kidding me? Silver Surfer Rebirth, X-Men Blue, Titans Beast World, Waller Rising #1. I don't really know why they call them #1 when they're one shots, but whatever.
Yeah,
Book of Butcher #1, Alien issue 2. Oh shit, I forgot there's an Alien book. Should probably look into that. Hellboy Winter Special, The Yule Cat, #1. Again, one shot, but it's called #1 anyway. Fucking fuck me, I guess. Gunslinger Spawn, #27. What is that, like the third Spawn book?
yeah,
Titans Beast World Tour, Metropolis, #1, one shot again. I mean, the Alien book, it's cool to see an Alien book. Maybe that's a reprint, or maybe it
yeah.
just sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, I think somebody, I can't tell. Wait, Alien, um, #2. Who's writing this? Is it? I feel like it's PKJ.
Is it?
Oh no, it's not. It's Declan Shalvey.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
off the top of my head, I can't name anything either.
Yeah, yeah. So um yeah, I'm actually reading. Yeah, the Beast World Metropolis one shot was really good. I think it's one of the only tie-ins that actually contributed to the story and helped progress like the overall DC narrative. Because I think a lot of it had stuff to do with Dreamer, and there's going to be a Suicide Squad book that's spinning out of this. So it was really good, actually. The Dreamer
Oh,
stuff is
okay.
very strong. Um, I like what they're doing with that character because I thought that character was kind of just like floundering, but it's nice to see that they're taking it in a whole different direction. Um, Beast World Waller Rising was not good. The art
Oh,
was just all over the place. You can just tell somebody got hired like at the very last minute and they just threw this together because the story's not bad, but like I don't know, I do feel away because it's like this is a character full of all black characters. This is a book full of all black characters, and it just continues the trope of yeah, we're just gonna give you guys the shittiest fucking artist we possibly can, and I hate that so much.
Damn.
So
All right.
yeah, like I that really rubbed me the wrong way, but still a good story. And that story does continue into the Aquaman, um, slash underwater portion of Beast World as well. So I like it for that. Story wise, it's solid. I just hate the art. But yeah, I think that's about it for me in this section.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about Alien. The Hellboy getting stuff is pretty good, I guess. Cool to see there's 3 different Spawn books.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we just move American Psycho.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's a thing. Yep.
All right, man. What the?
Yeah, you could just list from there. Go ahead.
All right, American Psycho number 2, Conan the Barbarian 5, Batman 404 Facsimile Edition, Star Wars Dr. Aphra, fuck Star Wars, Creep Show, Daredevil Black Armor, Green Lantern War Journal number 4.
Let's go.
Amazing Spider-Man 37, fuck off. Batman 139, and then Titans Beast World Tour, Gotham number 1. Daredevil Black Armor, I see that on the shelf and I just don't, I'm just confused what it is. I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, more Daredevil books. So
yeah, I don't know why they greenlit this one personally. But sure, I guess it's literally just like an adventure with Daredevil in his OG suit. So I don't know. We could do without. I think this is them like trying to cash in on like the hype surrounding Daredevil right now, because Daredevil is going to be an Echo. So that could be it. And we now know the show is coming out, but it's going to be a while before that show comes out because they need to go back to the fucking writer's room.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to finally let these shows have actual showrunners.
Yeah.
Crazy
concept, right?
Here. Crazy concept,
right?
That like they were just making these shows with no showrunners.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's good that it has a showrunner. It seems the original show they were gonna make is so ass that they're just gonna rewrite the whole thing.
Feige was just like, it must have been bad enough for Feige was like, no.
Feige was probably just crying. Like he was just reading this. And he was just like,
yeah, no.
Get this out of my office. I don't want to see you. I don't want to ever fucking see any of you around here again. Get out of my office now.
Imagine though, like, just imagine he sees this as like, get out. Like, excuse me. I was like, Feige, you let all these other shows get out. Just get out.
he's just reading like the first episode and he sees Karen and Foggy get killed off screen and he was just like
get out.
No,
absolutely not. Just leave.
Fuck out. What do you? Oh my god, no. He starts getting a migraine. He's like, I'm gonna get violent, man. Like,
just fucking leave.
They're gonna kill the Netflix stands are gonna kill me.
Yeah, no way.
But yeah, no. Other than that, you know, it's
we can. Well, War Journal being that low, but I feel this book. I just checked the date. It came out December 19th. So I think that would be more than enough time to like kind of get all the numbers, but I don't know, man. Like I said before, I think it's better than the actual Green Lantern book. So just go check it out, especially for those who like black characters. Like I feel I said this in a previous video, but like I feel like Philip Kennedy Johnson, I feel like that might be a black person writing that book. If I didn't know Philip Kennedy Johnson was a white man, I would have thought a black person was writing this, because he captures like the soul so good. Like, you ever feel, I don't know if you notice, this is me just come from black man, but there's certain times where you feel like a book and it has soul in it. Yeah, this book has soul in it, yo. It has soul. And I really like what's happening with like the villain, and just the stuff that's happening with John and his mom. but it's a really strong book, and I can't champion it enough. I even did a video talking about how this is like a must-read character or must-read book, especially if you're looking for like black characters to read. Um, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm not a fan of Batman, but like we see that Batman book is selling,
Yeah,
so that's a reprint for sure.
yeah.
And Beast World World Tour Gotham, that one was okay. Only one story was good from it, but everything else was dog shit. So we can move on.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. So 141, we got
Mhm.
Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood #2, Outsiders 2, Jay Garrick the Flash #3 at
Oh,
143. Don't like to see that, but all right. Howard the Duck 1. I guess there's a new Howard the Duck book. Batman 89 Echoes #1 of 6, Superman 78 The Metal Curtain 2, Fire and Ice 2, Power Girl 4, DC's Twas the Might Before Christmas one shot, and then Harley Quinn #35. I forgot to say good job for the good job to the Catwoman fans for having a 60 issue ongoing. That's a nutty, that's a pretty big number. That's pretty sick. I mean, it's Catwoman, but like still.
yeah. It's a book. It's a book. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a book.
Okay.
But I mean, people are buying it, so that's all that matters. So
I mean,
I'm just gonna say it's a book.
all
That's
right.
all. I'm gonna be nice today. It
Okay.
is 10:39. Um, one book I will not be nice about is Outsiders.
Okay.
I do have a follow up video to do because the last Outsiders video I did say people should give this a go. People should give it a fair shot. I did. I'm 3 issues in right now. Um, this was a mistake.
Oh.
Um, this was a mistake. I'm sorry. It's just this book is not good. It just has the Outsiders name on it, but it is not the Outsiders. This is a book that I say this with all respect to Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly. Um, this is some head hurting, pretentious, trying to be big type book, and I hate it. I
Oh.
hate it. I really don't like this book. Um, I had a conversation with AJ on here, and you know, yes, the previous Outsiders book, you know, they weren't selling well or whatever, but like there was an expectation, or there was teases of a future story with them, and my rationale was, well, if we're not getting that, then that's because, you know, for the entirety of this team, the book has not sold well. So I think DC made a business decision in starting fresh.
Mm.
I was under the assumption, okay, fine, we're gonna kind of do more or less of the same thing, maybe with a new premise, but I was open to it. I was open to the new team. But 3 issues in, I'm sorry, we could have just not done with an Outsiders book, or you guys could have at least given us one more short story with the OG team, and I think people would have been happy
Mm.
because
Okay.
this book is not good. It's not good. I read the 3rd issue and I didn't even finish it.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, and like even the first 2 issues, I have a rule where I read comic books twice
Yeah.
because I read it first to just get like a feel for it, and then the second read is where like, okay, what's the nooks and crannies? What's the story here? Okay, what's the greater narrative? I could only read these comic books once,
Mm.
so this book was, I don't know why, but this book was supposed to be a mini, and it got extended into an ongoing. No, put it back to a mini. We can get the story out of here. You could tell your story, but we can get it out of here. That's
Damn.
that's
All
all
right.
that that's all I gotta say. Um
I mean, all right.
Power Girl. It is a damn shame that book is not higher. That is another top 10 book at DC right now. People just don't like the creator, Leah Williams. I think Power Girl is a strong book.
Okay.
All the way through. I think Leah Williams has a story to tell, and it does a good job of catching me as a Power Girl newbie up to what's happening with the character. This book is rooted in her history, so it makes me want to go read previous Power Girl stuff. But yeah, I think this book is dope. And I can't champion it enough. I can't champion it enough. Like, if you're not reading Power Girl, bro, please do.
All right.
Yeah, please do.
I'll make a note.
Yeah. I think that's about it for. Oh, somebody want to get Jay Garrick the Flash. Well, you got it.
Yeah, there it is. That's pretty good. I read the first issue today. That is all right. It's not really. I don't think any of these, like, I haven't read the Sandman mini, but like, they're not really like, you're not missing anything, but they're not regretful reads.
Okay.
I've got half of the Alan Scott ones. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess on we march.
Much.
Star Wars: The Mandalorian Season 2, number 7 at 151. Sonic the Hedgehog 67 at 152. God, I hope that's a reprint. I do not like seeing Sonic. I do not like seeing my boy this low. But Transformers 1, that's obviously a reprint.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Gang War.
I think that's
that's Shang-Chi, isn't it?
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't just call it Shang-Chi, but like, whatever.
Yeah, who titled this? The fuck? Just say Shang-Chi. Gang War number 1.
Yeah. What
is that hard?
I don't know, man. Incredible Hulk number 6. Wonder Woman 3 reprint. Action Comics 59. Spider-Woman 1 Gang War. Penguin number 5. And Sonic the Hedgehog Winter Jam at 160. I do not like Sonic being this low.
Yeah, me neither.
But I guess that's just how the bullshit goes. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think IDW has the license, so regardless, they're always. I think part of it is like Sonic always has to have a book out.
Yeah.
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 I mean, at least he's on the list. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Lining. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think I got nothing else for this one.
I mean, anybody in the chat reading Penguin? Are you reading Penguin?
I'm not reading Penguin.
Okay, all right. I guess we just move on then.
I have foresight on when I know a book is just not gonna be it. This was one of them. Nobody asked for a Penguin book. Nobody asked for. I don't. And it sucks because Tom King is doing so well on Wonder Woman, whereas Penguin, people are just like, we're good. We're good. Nobody asked for a Penguin book.
All right.
I think that's what a lot of it boils down to.
All right. I guess so.
Move on to 161. Go ahead, brother.
All right, 161. We got Walking Dead Deluxe number 78. Captain America 3. 4 was up there before, so this is a reprint.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle number 4. Ninja Turtles number 146. Avengers Inc. number 4. Alan Scott Green Lantern number 3 at 166. Fuck. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures Phase 3 number 1. Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos number 3. Captain Marvel 3, and then Harley Quinn number 4 or reprint. Yeah. I mean, I like. I said before, but I like the Alan Scott mini. I don't like it being at 166, but it's on the list. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I'll take it. It's good. It's cool. It's fun. I don't
brother. Hold on, brother. Keep going. Keep talking. I just gotta bring the cat out. But yeah,
All
keep
right.
going. Yeah, share your thoughts. Share your thoughts.
Yeah, Alan Scott, Green Lantern. Definitely. I think I said it already, but it's not something you're gonna like super. You're not missing out. But it is definitely a book that I would definitely recommend. It is fun. The first 3 issues are pretty good. I don't. I'm trying to, stay a little spoiler light, but it definitely is. It definitely is interesting. It's definitely getting me to want to read more stuff about Alan.
No problem.
I'm very not versed on Green Lantern stuff. I've mostly just been like a Hal and John guy because all of the other material that they're in. But reading this, even only 3 issues in, and I already want I would love it if you got like an ongoing, or you got like another mini or anything about that. Yeah, no, I mean like this is some good shit. It is some fun stuff. The story itself is like it's fine, but it's like as somebody who has had no real knowledge of Alan beforehand, this is definitely something that is like I really do want to kind of like dig into other stuff he's been in and see if this is really like somebody that like I want to follow.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. It's him dealing with the mystery of his dead secret boyfriend. And I kind of understand, I think, why the author made that video now. I get it. I think I get it.
Okay.
I think I understand why he did this, because there's the issue 2 is we talk about it all the time. Well, you talk about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Out of context panels.
Yeah.
Go crazy on Twitter.
Oh,
and let me just get issue 2. Let me just get it real quick, because there's one panel in issue 2 that would have gone triple platinum if he didn't make that video, making sure that this is a fuck Comicsgate thing. What is it? Where is it? So where the fuck is it? It's somewhere around here, but basically issue 2 is about him sending himself to get conversion therapy in Arkham.
Oh,
yeah. Where is it? There we go.
Oh, it goes that deep.
Yeah. After blaming himself for getting his secret boyfriend killed, and the military figure out that they were a thing, they all collectively agree, along with Alan, to go place him in Arkham to get some conversion therapy. And let me read you. He's talking to one of his friends in prison, and he says, "What do you know? You're just an old queen who missed a chance at a real life. But I'm getting out of here, Billy. I'm all fixed up, and when I do, I'm gonna ask the first girl I see to marry me."
Yo,
this panel would have gotten him like in some deep shit on Twitter. And
man, I'm surprised they didn't.
First solo outing of your new gay Green Lantern has him trying to curb the gay in him. Definitely not good optics. So tinfoil hat theory, I guess, but it would kind of make sense why he would do something like that. Or maybe he just hates Comicsgate so much he just decided to turn it into a state. I don't know.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, well, they're gonna complain anyways. Let me just get the heat off of me.
Yeah.
So when I really get into the meat of the potatoes, well, they don't care about the book anymore, so I can cook.
Yeah. It's also just like he would 100% get called homophobic if he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was just like he wanted to just reassure everybody that, if you read the comic, it's very clearly supposed to be like seen as something that Alan is like an idiot for doing. Like this is not supposed to be like, what he's doing is not supposed to be like endorsed or whatever. Like obviously this is, the whole third issue is about like the Spectre telling him like to his face, like, if God didn't want you to be in love with who you're in love with, he wouldn't have let you love anybody at all.
Bar.
Yeah, no, it was so fucking
sick.
This book is sick, man. Like, I'm telling you, this shit is sick.
I think I think you convinced me.
There we go.
Yeah,
my job here is
convinced
done.
me. Yeah,
all right, there we go.
Yeah, I'll check out the other three.
All right.
Yeah, that's a banger right there.
But yeah, no, that's all right. That's the highlight of the night. My job is done.
That's okay. You should read Blue Beetle.
Yeah, no, I definitely should. I definitely should. I'm just letting it stack.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I definitely should get on it.
Yeah, you read Graduation Day first.
I haven't.
Oh, you have? Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Dope. Avengers Inc. So I saw there was a lot of hoo-ha about this one right here because it got canceled prematurely.
Oh.
Yeah. When you see numbers like this, it kind of makes sense. I haven't read the book, but from the rumblings that I heard from other people, like, the book was pulling threads from other like low selling books, so the bones weren't there. I think for the core fans, I think not enough people showed up, and also the bones to it wasn't strong enough for it to stay long enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I don't think I'm going to check it out, but I was interested. But knowing now that it's coming from other books that really didn't perform well, I can understand why now. Like, we've seen this before, like maybe a series or two would come out. People weren't really feeling them like that, but somehow Marvel or DC decides, okay, well, let's make a spin-off off of these 2 or 3 not so great selling books in hopes that it will garner attention. And I think that's what it didn't work out here.
Okay.
Yeah. But it sucks. I get it. People liked it, but also at the same time, we say it all the time, like, show up. And also Marvel and DC too. Like, you also got to read the room. Read the room, guys. If people aren't buying the first or the second series of a book that you're trying to push, it's not the smartest to go and make a spin-off off of that. That's just bad business.
Yeah.
It's bad. I don't know if I'm wrong here, but it's bad business.
I mean, it sounds like bad business.
Yeah. But other than that, I think that's about it for this section. Actually, Captain Marvel number 3, kind of a bummer that number 3 of a Captain Marvel book is this low.
Yeah, that feels weird.
Let me see when this came out. Let's see, Captain Marvel issue 3, 2020. Okay, when did this come out? This came out. Oh, okay. Hold on. This came out like right at December 27th, right at the cutoff.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
no, that's fine then.
So now I'm kind of curious to see what November was looking like for this one. Let's see, search and Captain. Okay, Captain Marvel. Okay.
Okay, that's not terrible.
That's not terrible. Let's see. Captain Marvel number 2. What's next? Captain Marvel. Oh, okay. Number 1 was a reprint last month.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I think. Okay, so I see number 1. Okay, number 1 definitely hit a couple reprints. Number 2 is on here several times. So okay, this book is doing fine.
Okay,
it's fine. Well, we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're good.
All right. 171. We got Fire and Ice. Welcome to Smallville number 4. Birds of Prey Uncovered 1-shot. Titans Beast World Tour Titans Beast World Tour, Central City 1 shot again. Black Panther number 7, The Flash issue 3. Praying to God that's a reprint. There's no way. Wait, yeah, it is.
It might be, yeah, because we saw number 4 up there.
Yeah, we
higher.
did. Okay, all right. This is a reprint. Phantom Road number 7, Batman the Brave and the Bold number 8, Void Rivals issue 6. I am praying that I'm doing the math wrong in my head, and that is a reprint.
I got you. I'm looking it up right now. Void Rivals. You said number 6?
Yeah.
Void Rivals came out. Oh, dude, November 22nd. That's a reprint.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're good. Wolverine 39, and then Hunger and the Dusk number 4. That Void Rivals being that low gave me a mini heart attack, but that's a reprint, so it's cool.
You good.
Black Panther number 7. That's Eve Ewing, right?
Eve, yeah.
Yeah. Is that any good?
I read the first couple issues. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be fair. This book, I'm of two minds. Here.
Okay.
I think after Ridley did what he did on Black Panther, I think Marvel was too quick to put out a follow-up, because this is doing a lot of cleanup, but I think the stink around Black Panther was still there, because I think the wounds from Ridley were still fresh.
Okay.
I think people needed to like take a break from Black Panther for a little bit, because it's not like Black Panther is not active. This same Black Panther is also in Jed McKay's Avengers, where he's being written very well.
Yeah.
And that Black Panther in Avengers is also feeding off of what happened in Ridley's run as well.
Okay.
So it's like people have options. And also I think the direction, I think this run just having to be cleanup, it's not sitting well with a lot of people. And I think just like how Ewing is going about the story, for me, it's a little dry. And I think the story is kind of going all over the place. I'm still buying it on the month to month. It's still on my pull list. And I think maybe it's one of those cases where you just have to read it in one go.
Okay.
But I kind of understand and disagree with why Marvel put this out. I think we should have waited, especially since we have a Black Panther in Avengers, but I think we would have been fine if we waited. But I get it though. Ridley did a lot of damage to Wakanda. He did a lot of damage to Black Panther. So now this is essentially Black Panther like kind of having to get back into the good graces of, Wakanda, because he's not the king anymore.
Yeah.
So I think this is Marvel's like, well, don't really want to, maybe we didn't want to put out a book, but this is an ongoing universe. We kind of have to try to play cleanup. So I'm not mad. I think it's just like Ewing was in a bad place when this was put on them. So I'm being fair, and I will do my due diligence of at least reading this in chunks. And also the fact that it's even on the fucking list is a feat in itself. So I'm gonna give it credit there. But that's my take. And KJ said, I wish Ewing could make her own story concept, not a cleanup of Ridley. Well, there's Ultimate. We'll see with that. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
So
I just remembered right now that there's a Black Panther game too. If that one gets canceled, I will also cause an international incident. But I'm just saying it for the record. Like I can't leave anybody out. Okay, 181.
So I understand, and I know it might sound like I'm caping, but yeah, in this case, I'll cape. Like Black Panther was done dirty. And again, we have to be fair, because this is an ongoing universe. When bad things happen to a section of your ongoing universe, there's repercussions. Yes. So you have to play cleanup. So yeah, that's my little rant.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that's about it for this. I think Flash is a reprint.
Yeah.
Beast World, I didn't like it. I didn't like the Central City one. I didn't like it. I don't.
Oh.
It was essentially the Flash handling the Beast World stuff. The art was not great, and I think we could have done without it. But I think that's about it for me. We could go on to 181.
All right. All right. So at 181, we got a reprint of Nightwing 108, G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 301, Carnage number 1, that's a reprint, Canary number 2, New Teen Titans 1 facsimile edition, Batman Gargoyle of Gotham number 1. I think that's probably a reprint.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Immortal X-Men number 17, part of Fall of X. Hawk Girl number 6. That's a reprint, right?
No, that book's dog shit.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Red Light number 2, and then Green Arrow number 6. That's a reprint.
That's a reprint. Yeah, I just checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not reading anything here. I'm not surprised Hawk Girl is as low as it is. If I know what, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go.
All
there.
right, 191 it is.
Yeah. Green Arrow 6 of 6. People really showed the fuck up because originally this book was only going to be 6 issues.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's a reprint means that people were just like, fuck no, myself included, and they just went ham on this.
Yeah.
So that's good to see, and this is why it got extended to 12, and this is why it got extended to an ongoing after that. So
yes, sir.
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
I got it right in front of me.
Yep.
All right. 191.
Let's do 191. Yep.
All right. Space Usagi Yojimbo, Death and Honor number 1. Batman Superman World's Finest number 21 reprint. Our Bones Dust number 1. Superior Spider-Man number 1 reprint. Rare Flavors number 3. Batman Off-World 1. Deviant 1. Miss Marvel the New Mutant number 4. And Batman 405 Facsimile Edition. And then last one, Masterpiece number 1. Miss Marvel a reprint or
let me check.
Because Miss Marvel being that low.
Let me see. Miss Marvel, the New Mutant. Was it number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
Okay, that came out November 29.
Okay, all right.
So yeah. But it's on the list, and the book is relaunching. So there's a follow-up series to this. Yeah. So there is a follow-up coming up. So I think it's sold well enough.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, the first couple of issues they sold pretty well. So I think it justifies it. But
okay.
Yeah. Batman Off-World is a reprint for sure. Superior Spider-Man is a reprint. World's Finest, that's definitely a reprint.
Yeah. For real. That's for sure.
I think that's about it. You're not reading anything off this list either?
No, not really.
Okay.
I think we covered everything we're all reading.
Yeah. All right. So this has been a good month.
Yeah,
not bad. A lot of stuff I wasn't surprised to see how they ranked, but others I'm like, okay, a couple surprises, but overall, yeah, this is how these comics performed at the end of 2023.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, there's a couple titles here we talked about. Good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
Good work, Daniel Warren Johnson, on your top 3 spot.
Hell yeah. Good fucking work. Good. Yeah. Listen, good work, Daredevil. Good work, fucking Miles.
Good work, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, fuck yeah. That's a 32. Hell yeah. For real, good job. And especially Green Arrow, Poison Ivy. These are books. We have to fucking fight for.
Yeah.
But good job. I wish War Journal was higher, but then again, it came at the end of the year. I wish titles like what is it? Power Girl were higher, but it's on the list. So if you're on the list, I think that's good enough. But if you're like the top 100 or top 50, you're in a pretty good spot. But
Yeah.
hey, this whole thing, it's subjective. You like what you like. But I say it a lot of the times. Steph has heard me, beat everybody over the head with it.
Yeah.
Guys, buy your books.
Go to your comic shop.
Go to your comic book shop, and guys, if you really want to help these books and you really want to see these books rank higher,
buy them,
and also just subscribe to them.
Yeah.
It's as easy as what I do is my comic book shop sends me the PDFs of the upcoming DC stuff, Marvel, Image, and then they just say, hey, Ro, this is what's coming up. You need anything? I tell them, I want X, Y, Z. And that's all it is. I want to be subscribed to this. It's already in their system. So when it comes, it's in your folder. You go pick it up. That's it. Last week we heard about Ultimate Spider-Man selling out the wazoo. You know who didn't have to worry about Ultimate Spider-Man? Me. Why? Because I just subscribed to it. Yep. That's all I got to do. Just tell them you want a book. It'll come. It'll be yours. It's as simple as that.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Nothing else you got to do.
Nothing else you got to do. But Steph, brother, thank you for coming through. You have to come back now.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
for real. I mean, we did say like halfway through this we were gonna do like a video on Transformers. So obviously I will be back.
Yes.
And obviously, like I said before, I'm basically free whenever you need me. So if you need another guy whenever, I'm here.
Word. Can't wait. I definitely will, brother. And I'm gonna go ahead and put your Twitter page up here. So go ahead and
don't put that image of Saddam Hussein's corpse on the screen.
God damn it, Steph. God damn it, dude. Fuck, bro. Oh my!
Well, actually, it wasn't on the screen. So as long as you don't scroll down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it was on the screen. Yes, it was for like a hot second. I'm just okay. Can we at least see your username for okay? That's stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, zoom. Just zoom up really quickly. There we go. Yeah, okay. It's not in frame. There we go. We're good.
God, all right, so damn it.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know you. I didn't know. I forgot that was the pinned tweet. Yeah. So you can find me at Steph_man_ I don't know. And yeah. I don't tweet a lot, but when I do, I'm just logging on and I'm saying words. Don't end up on the news. I can't promise anything.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep going, please. Yeah. Keep going.
I made one video on my own channel like a year and a half ago. But I have a new computer, so there may be more. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, no, it's it shouldn't be too long before I'm back on here. I obviously want to thank Ro again for letting me on.
Of course,
and yeah, it's gonna be fun being on here again whenever that is.
Yeah, it'll be very soon.
Yeah, I hope you all had fun as comparative to how much fun we had making this, clearly. Yeah, my throat hurts, so
word.
I'm gonna pass it off to you.
All right, guys, as always, hopefully a couple of you guys are new time viewers to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. We're at 6 71. Just please help me get to 700, guys. I've never gone this long of a run on YouTube without taking a break. Because well, first of all, when I do the 700 stream, it's going to be crazy. Because this is the quickest I would have reached that milestone.
Yeah.
Ever, and yeah, I will be back on at some point this week. The gaming streams. Thank you guys to those who've been tuning into the test runs. They've been pretty successful, so I'm going to try to incorporate gaming in here at least once a week. But yeah, the goal right now is to hit 700. And thank you to everybody who's tuned in, whether you're a first-time viewer or a long-time viewer. And yeah, Stef, once again, thank you, brother. Appreciate you having here, and I can't wait to have you back, bro. I'm gonna binge these Transformers issues as quick as I can.
Yes, sir.
So we can have a conversation about it.
Wait, where was Power Rangers?
Didn't rank. Yeah.
Oh man.
Didn't rank.
I just noticed that right now.
Yeah, it didn't rank.
Is that like typical?
No.
Oh no.
It's not typical, but I have a theory. Well, first of all, Power Rangers is on like one something, and also like it's an event.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of it was like. To be fair, I'll save this. I'll save this more in depth when I get the others back on here. This event, I don't think it should have. It should be shorter, but I think they purposely stretched it out because again, we don't have Power Rangers is dead. So I think they're like trying to stretch out this series for as long as they can because this is the only Power Rangers media we have right now. If we don't have the comic books, it's done.
Yeah, we got nothing.
So I think people may be tapped. I think the pacing could be a little bit better on this during this event. So, but who knows? I don't think Power Rangers is in danger. I spoke to Eric. Eric is more connected to the people at Boom. He has reassured me that the book is fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and I've asked him permission before I could divulge that information, and I've said it here. The book is fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So we're good.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's doing good, that's good to see. Obviously, like I'm not into PR as much as I used to be, but seeing the show that raised me when I was a kid do well, it's pretty good. I wish we weren't just biding time for a reboot that won't happen. But
yeah, just say it's over, guys. Just please.
It's dead, man. Like, like no one fucking cares. Like, I don't know, man. But
hopefully they figure it out.
Yeah, and hopefully figuring it out means they just bring the show back. But I don't know. Like,
yeah.
But either way, I guess that's it for us.
That's it for us. Thank you guys to all who tuned in. Steph, once again, thank you. I'm about to go make me something to eat.
Thank you for having me.
Hungry. Of course, brother. Of course.
All right.
Much love, much peace. It's your boy, Rule of a Queen. Steph and I are out.